Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Feminine Energy channel. So recently I also started my Patreon account where I post exclusive readings every week, also some more like love topics or anything else you guys like to see. So may you be interested in seeing some more content from me. I would love it if you like to join the family over there as well. You can find the link in the description. So, in today's pick a card reading, we're seeing what is the most attractive magnetic thing about you according to others. So, you can pick one or multiple of the piles, and let's get started. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Divine Feminine Energy channel. So, in today's pick a card reading, we're seeing what is the most attractive, magnetizing thing about you in other people's eyes. So I think there's a lot of magnetizing, attractive things to all of us, but I felt like maybe fixating a little bit more on one thing would be very interesting to see, what is coming up in other people, their eyes. What is the most attractive slash like magnetizing thing about pile one spirits? All right. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take these four to begin with. So actually, we do have the Three of Swords. So maybe for some of you, what makes you very magnetizing and attractive to other people is that they see you as someone quite powerful, and even the power that you hold to some people could even be that of a little bit of a heartbreaker, and maybe in a way that makes you magnetizing. I didn't expect this to come up, but with the Three of Swords, there is definitely something about you and your energy or your ways that maybe has people a little bit stuck on you. Maybe especially um, you do have this ability to evoke some sort of sadness in you, maybe in other people, maybe especially if you move away from them. With a Temperance in reverse, like the first thing that I got is, what do people find very attractive? I think if some of you might be like from a different country, a different area, or a different, like you have some sort of cultural difference from people around you, then they find that to be very, very attractive, is really what I'm getting. And yeah, so I do feel like this is a bit more of a side message, that maybe the people who find you to be very magnetizing might be people that you might have like moved away from for some reason. I definitely feel like you do leave people kind of in their feelings about you when you move away. But the thing is, we have the Justice upright here. So what is so attractive about you is that you do choose, or at least your morals are to do the right thing. You want to do what is good for you, and probably also what is good for other people. So I think that you guys leave when something is making you hurt, or when something is imbalanced. I think you guys can really feel when something is, not for your highest good anymore. And that is when you decide to move away from people. And maybe, yes, you do break a couple of hearts, but it is actually not because of unfair behavior. I feel for most of you, it's because you've learned to put yourself first, and in situations that are balanced, are good for you, are reciprocal. And I think that maybe the people. Tifa, come on, it's okay. I don't know. she is having a bit of a tough morning. Come on. But I think that, like I said, the people maybe who didn't treat you fairly and who didn't treat you balanced might regret later on when you did decide to move away from them, is really what I'm getting. Because we have three major arcana cards. I do feel like your energy is kind of like no other. So, yes. the fairness that there is to you. And I see especially like if you're Tifa, come on, come on. If you're someone, who is quite truthful, who speaks about, what it is that's going on, I think that is something people find very attractive and magnetizing about you with the justice. Choosing what is fair, choosing your fair mindedness is probably one of the most, I would say, magnetizing thing about you. But then, obviously, we also have the devil. I do have to say, Pawan, there is definitely an air of attractiveness about you. So we have like this devil card, and in this card, the devil's kind of hot. Like you might have a very nice body, you might have, like, for example, like some tattoos or anything like that, but especially what is coming through is like the eyes, maybe the way that you stare at people, or you just have a very nice face in general. So people might feel very attracted to you, like also in a physical way is really what I'm getting. Or you might have very nice hands for some of you is also what I'm seeing. A nice posture is what makes you very attractive as well, with the King of Wands in reverse. Like maybe you hold a bit of this King of Wands energy where you come across as quite like courageous and confident in a way, but it did come out in reverse. So maybe this can also be that you might not just chase after anything or everything. Like you do have this ability to kind of feel out the situation and see if, it is really more in your highest good, if it's going to feel more balanced to you. And people do like that sense of intuition that comes with you as well, but they will feel heartbroken if, you choose to move away, is really what I'm getting. But I do feel like you guys do move away for a reason. You don't do things just for, you know, just to just for no reason. Like you do move away probably because, you weren't treated fairly, or you felt like the situation just no longer was benefiting you. But you definitely have a very magnetizing energy to you. What is the most attractive, magnetizing thing about Palwan? Wow, you guys, I'm not making this up. Like, we have also the Empress here. So we have, I feel like this is very true. Both masculine and feminine energies. You guys are extremely attractive. And I think, like, you choosing what is right for you and you doing, what feels in balance with you, rather than maybe giving in to some sort of temptations, or to give in to maybe the attention that you get from people, makes you very attractive here with the Empress. Like holding yourself rather than having to have people around you to give you a specific amount of attention or anything like that. With the Fool, yes, the Fool to me is like, you will walk your own path. You will walk in the direction that feels right for you. And especially for some of you, I see, like, if you do things a little bit different from people, where I feel like maybe, for some time, there has been either within your energy when you were unhealed, or with the people around you, like just going after like a physical fling, or just going after you for your beauty, for your magnetism in general, like all these beautiful features that you hold, and you guys decide, no, I want to walk a different path. I actually want to give my energy where it's reciprocated. Like guys are holding such strong morals also when it comes to who and what you give your energy to, even though you might have multiple suitors or multiple people around you. And that what makes you so damn attractive is that self-respect, honestly, is the fact that you're not giving into it so easily. and doing things your own way, even if it means, yeah, that you decide that you go at it alone for a little bit because you want people to really be able to give back the way that you give to them, and to make you happy, for a bit of a deeper meaning than just a little fling or a sexual encounter. With a judgment, yeah, that's again, you guys really think about who and what you give your energy to. I think that's it. Like, you really do think about your actions. We have 6 major arcana cards. Like, your energy alone is what makes you very magnetic and makes you very attractive, because you don't do things out of wanting some attention or wanting to be like seen or recognized necessarily. You guys really do things because it feels like it aligns with your heart, and it feels like what aligns with what is truly right for you. And I think that is one of the things that makes you guys think that would be the most attractive thing to people. Your on a deeper level, your self-respect, your morals, and on a surface level, you guys are just very, very attractive with the Empress and the Devil here. Like, you have a lot of people who want to get into your energy, but maybe not always people who have the best intentions. And I think you guys are really able to see straight through that. And there's an air of foreignness about you. So maybe that's just your free-spirited nature, or maybe you are from a different country, or you attract people from a different country. What else is the most attractive and magnetic thing? Okay, I'm gonna take one card. We have Leo energy. So we have confidence is your key to success. Spirit is saying it's your light, it's your energy level in general. Like, it's kind of what you guys have is this energy of making people notice you, stuck on you, see you without really asking for it. It's because you guys put so much energy into yourself that it's now really exuding outside yourself and making people notice you. So you might have this kind of air to you, like you're very popular or very like kind of successful or seen, even though a lot of you guys might not really always feel that way about yourself. That's how other people see you. And your self-confidence, again, that self-confidence, self-respect, and there is an emphasis on the face when it comes to like physical features. Very beautiful eyes, very beautiful like lips, just a very beautiful face in general, and body. I think you guys in general are very, very attractive people. So it makes people notice you, but your light is what actually makes you stand out from a crowd. Whoa, I said crown. So maybe there's a regal air to you guys as well. I would not be surprised if there is. So yes, it's your light. It's your confidence, your self-confidence, and the way that you carry yourself. Let's close it off with some written messages about what is the most attractive and magnetic features and qualities to Pawan. Right, let's take these. Alright, so I do feel with why would you choose another over me? I think that people do get in their feelings when you maybe decide to separate your energy from them. They might really get a little bit of that jealousy going on, wondering if you are with someone else, because people do see you as someone who easily attracts a lot of people to you with the sun energy. But I don't even necessarily feel like for a lot of you it is the fact that you will move on quickly from one to another. I don't think that is. I think people have that perception of you sometimes, but I think you guys actually choose yourself. A lot of the times you choose yourself, unless you will find that person that really appreciates you the way that you choose to appreciate you. You don't settle for any less. And I think it gets people kind of in their feelings and in their mind about you. We have your voice is so hot. So yes, you guys might have very attractive voice or like an accent or anything else that makes you sound a bit foreign. is what I'm getting for some of you. I'm committed to making this work. All right, I think it's your commitment to yourself what makes you very attractive. It's your commitment to do the right thing, also to be a fair-minded person, and maybe also like bring your light to other people in general. Like you're very committed to your self-love, and that makes you very attractive. And lastly, we have a master manifester. So yes, people have seen you like evolve into this version of yourself that's way more confident and operates out of way more self love. So they could see that you hold a very powerful mind and a very powerful energy that's coming through so strong. And that makes you very attractive and like magnetizing, because I don't feel like there's any like other like you. You know, you do you, and you're not going with the crowd just for the sake of it. And that's obviously that uniqueness is attractive. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to see you again on one of my other readings. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So, if you fell drawn to this beautiful piece of honey calcite, we're going to see what do people find the most attractive thing about you, like the most magnetizing thing about you. So, what is it that other people find the most? All right. Okay, let's do these three. Alright, so physically, I am very drawn to the hair for some reason. So maybe you guys have long hair or blonde hair or lighter hair. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing that on the imagery, so that might be. People really think that that's quite attractive about you here as well. So to start off, we have a Four of Cups here. So weirdly enough, I think that what makes you most attractive to others is sometimes something that you might struggle with yourself. And that's like being in your own energy. I'm not saying you struggle with being in your own energy, but with the Four of Cups, I see that some of you guys might sometimes deal with a little bit of loneliness, you know. But what makes you very magnetic and attractive is actually the fact that you do choose loneliness over like drama or over like people not really like, you know, actually adding something to you. So you guys definitely have this ability and are very good at, you know, just feeding yourself, giving yourself what it is that you need. I'm not saying you always enjoy this. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. But I think that you guys being maybe a bit of a loner at times, being like in your own energy is actually what makes you very attractive, because you know especially to these people, they might see people your age all the time like trying to go from one thing to the next thing, trying to get like some attention or jump into the next thing, while you guys really reserve your energy to what feels right for you, is really what I'm getting. And people actually like that. You come across as less unproblematic because of it. I turned so British, like unproblematic. Oh, all right. So with the Ten of Swords, I'm seeing like there's a bit of an underlying message. I think you guys come across as like very smart people with the Ten of Swords, and you might be like, hey, how does that relate to the Ten of Swords? But it's because you guys hold a lot of mental energy, and I think underneath the surface, you guys might also deal with quite some anxiety or anything like that, and especially maybe because you guys are very intelligent and often are in the mind a bit, but people do see you as very intelligent. Let me tell you, but you guys might struggle with your mental energy at times, is what I'm seeing. But especially you who is open and honest about, you know, what it is that you're going through or what it is that you have been going through. Your openness is very like attractive as well. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, Yes, I think this is very interesting. I'm gonna get some more cards about this. But the Eight of Wands in reverse is again you guys being able to shield yourself from whatever energies are causing you like anxiety or drama or is not in your best interest is very attractive to is very attractive. So maybe right now you are feeling a little bit like overwhelmed with what is going on, and it could be that you actually do pick up on people, their energies, like being in their mind about you, actually, feeling a bit worried about maybe you. Well, you come across quite unbothered to people if you decide to move away, or if you decide that their energy, is not for your highest good. I think you get other people kind of in their mind about you, like worried. And I think like the fact that you are able to come across as like, I'm good on my own, I can fill my own cups, is really attractive because you are not a needy person at all. And I do feel like that doesn't mean you don't want people around you. I think that could be a misconception. I think you guys do long for true connections, but not superficial ones or people trying to get in there like quickly and just run off just as fast. And the fact that you're kind of like, yeah, you're kind of, what is the word? Cautious with your actions and where you put your energy makes you more attractive because you take yourself more seriously, you take your energy more seriously. It kind of needs it kind of needs other, that's not a sentence, I don't know what to say, like it kind of enables people to have to take you more seriously, you know what I mean, because you're not selling for less. What is the most magnetic? Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna take all of these and take a sip. So we have a Queen of Pentacles here. Kind of this energy is what I'm getting. Like if you guys notice it or not, you might have quite some people think, okay, you're very beautiful. I feel like there might be a natural air of beauty to you. For the women, maybe you have kind of like these rose-colored cheeks, for example, is what I'm getting. For whatever reason, like a natural type of beauty that people really like about you. And I do feel like you guys really put yourself on a pedestal in a way. Like you make sure that you take care of yourself the way that you need to take care of yourself, and you're not like expecting someone else to do that for you. And you're also not settling for someone coming in like with half-ass actions or half-ass effort. Like you know how to be in your own energy, and that isn't always the best place for you guys, because you do, like I said, want those deeper connections, but you prioritize what is healthy for you, what is truly right for you. Maybe some of you also prioritize like getting for example, like your career, anything like that, and you do flow with what is really right for you, and you're not going to force something, is what I'm getting. So we have a lot of this Pentacles energy coming through. So I think how you come off like physically is as someone who's very attractive, but someone who's very focused on their own goals, on their own health, on what is best for them. And yes, I do feel like you guys will have a very attractive body. We see, especially feminine energy is highlighted here. I see the chest, and I see as well like very beautiful back body here is what I'm getting. So maybe the way you dress. Let's talk about this, because in almost all the cards, the woman is dressed in like a dress or like clothes that kind of flow on your body. So if you wear like nice skirts, or kind of like there's an air of like elegance to you That's the word I'm looking for. And like your back, like you might have some very nice curves or anything like that. Or people just kind of like to watch you without you noticing. I don't know why that's coming through, but I'm getting that. So it's very interesting because with this imagery, you guys do have people watching you or wanting to approach you, but your way of carrying yourself with like respect and needing to, well, not needing, but really prioritizing yourself and therefore really needing. Why do I keep saying needing? I don't want to say needing because that's the opposite of what you guys exude. You guys exude this air of actually really not needing someone, but desiring what it is that you want and not settling for less. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles here, you might have people therefore be very careful with how they approach you. Very careful. Because they know you're intelligent and they know that you will not really settle for anything that is causing you a Ten of Swords energy, that's causing you unclarity, worry, anxiety, like anything like that. You guys don't want to settle for that at all. Like you will turn your back to what is causing you negativity. Clearly, that's what's it. Like, so I do feel a bit of my throat chakra, like searching for my words. I think that's very much the energy of people wanting to approach you because they see how attractive you are, they see how much you do bring to the table, but they don't want to get into on your bad side with the Eight of Pentacles. Like you guys come across, I'm sorry, but you do come across to some people as a little bit unbothered. I'm not saying you guys are unbothered, I'm not saying that, but you come across as a little bit like just having your standards up and not gonna lower them for anyone. So if someone gives you kind of like a lousy offer, you guys are gonna be like, I can take care of myself as well. Like if you're not really gonna contribute something, you know what it is? So that's how people kind of see you, but it makes you very, very attractive to them because they know that they kind of have to put in the effort. It's not going to be just a very easy ride or just a couple of words or a couple of things to win you over. It's actually maybe bringing out a little bit of the competitive side in some people is really what I'm getting. Like, okay, what is it that I can do to really approach this person? Because you're seen as the Six of Wands, okay? You're seen as someone successful. Maybe for some of you, especially like in your career, or just you dress or your appearance is very like luxurious or comes across as if you just take very, very good care of yourself, I think, in all aspects. And that's very attractive. So with the Six of Wands, this is how you come across. Very attractive, very successful, but also seen by many. That's how you come across. I don't feel like you guys feel that way at all, though. I think that's kind of how other people see you. And it makes you attractive because it makes you look quite popular, for example. But I actually feel like the reality is that you guys just choose to spend time in your own energy if your energy is not reciprocated elsewhere. So, yes, there is a lot of attraction that people have towards you, but I feel like you guys are just very, very careful with where you put your energy towards. Let's do one more card about what is the most attractive. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this one, but I want to take one zodiac card as well. So let's see if a zodiac cards can come out with what is the most. Okay. Okay, Spirit wants me to talk about this. We have emotions are running high, and we have the Ten of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. So I think, yes, you guys might trigger some heavy emotions in people around you as well, is what I'm getting. Or maybe you guys at this moment are feeling a little bit like up in your feelings, is really what I'm getting. But we have a personal issue reaches resolution with full moon in Cancer. So you might have Cancerian energy, you might be just very intuitive in general, where you can quite, yeah, some of you can actually feel something coming before it has, manifested physically, is really what I'm hearing for some of you. But I'm also seeing that you might evoke quite some healing in other people with this Cancerian card, that you do not really give attention to bullshit. So maybe it triggers people to really think about their actions or think about their ways before being able to come at you. And you do have very healing energy to you, but for some of you, I'm feeling like the emotion is also in your feeling sometimes quite a bit alone, because you wonder who is going to be on your level and who is going to be able to treat you right, is really what I'm getting. So if you're going through that, I really want to say that there's going to be some sort of resolution. There are going to be, people in your life with the Aquarius energy. This is the tribe energy, who are going to appreciate you for the real you, and who are able to see you for who you are. And we have again the back body. So you have a very nice back that's coming through. You have a very healing energy, and I think a lot of you do have a lot of compassion. You show it, but you also have this air of being coming across a bit cold. But it's not that you are like a cold-hearted person, not at all. It's just that you do not really want to entertain people that don't come at you right. And that's kind of when you protect your own energy and get back into your shield if you feel like you're not really appreciated for, who you are and what you bring to the table. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So let's do a couple of written messages to close off the reading of what makes pile. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we have I'm looking through you while you're looking through your phone and leaving with somebody else. That's you guys. You guys are very quickly to see through people, their intentions, people, their ways of being, and that kind of maybe even left you to sometimes be a bit more colder, because you've seen people, come at you like they want to be in your life and maybe screw you over. So you guys do have a guard up, but why does it make you attractive? Because you're not giving yourself just for anything. That's kind of what I'm getting. So we do have I miss you. Yeah, I do feel like you have people on your energy right now that you might even pick up a certain sadness from as well, is what I'm getting. And we have a sassy queen. Yeah, maybe you have this kind of sassiness about you because, you put yourself in a high regard. So people might like that about you. It comes across a bit sassy, but they actually really like that self-respect as well. And I do feel like people who have wronged you, there's past energies coming up here as well, do actually regret the way that they've treated you, is what I'm getting. And I see a lot of you might be picking that up as well. So yeah, I do not feel like you guys settle for bullshit though, with no good for me. You're not settling for what's not good for you, and you shouldn't. That's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'd love to see you again on one of my other readings. Bye! Hi, pile 3. Welcome to the reading. So if you fell drawn to this beautiful crystal, we're seeing what is the most attractive, most magnetizing thing about you to other people. And for a change, I'm going to start off with this deck for you guys. So for pile 3 spirit, what is the most magnetizing? All right. So this is interesting. We have the 8 of Swords in reversed. And for some reason, my mind said 8 of Wands here as well. So maybe both of the energies like to come through for you guys. with the Eight of Swords in reverse, what is very attractive and magnetizing about you is I actually feel like in this card, you guys, I would say yes, you guys are intelligent, but the thing is, you're able to maybe look past the illusion of things. With the Eight of Swords, if it's upright, it's this feeling of being entrapped in the mind. And with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I think you guys always, even if it's difficult, I'm not saying you always, you never get into the mind. Of course you do. But you guys have been going down this path of learning to kind of strip away the illusions from the mind and also like really pay attention more to what it is that you actually feel like is right for you. And I think that there is such an air of uniqueness about the way you approach things and about the way that you also, I hear, like carry yourself. So where a lot of people might, get into this air of giving into quick temptations or quick fixes or just what their mind is telling them at that time, impulsively doing that thing. I think you guys are kind of a bit of the opposite of that and have learned not to give into your mind or into your worries too quickly. And I'm not saying you don't get any worry or you don't get anything like that. Of course you do. But people see that you do carry yourself very differently. You do approach things very differently. With the Fool in reversed, like the Fool to me is always this air of doing things a bit unexpectedly, doing things a little bit differently. So maybe where, you guys might intuitively kind of know when it's time for you to walk away from something that is not in your highest good. We have like a snake here, we have like people, doing something in the background, and I feel like you guys really choose to go your own path. So where some people might really be, yeah, I feel like that's kind of the thing. Like a lot of people might be so concerned with partying, like hooking up, like drinking, like I don't know, anything like that. I feel like you guys, a lot of you guys don't do that what other people kind of expect you to do. So I would say you guys are very beautiful, you're very attractive. You could possibly get with the sun a lot of attention, and I think in a way you do, you get attention, but not in the way that maybe other people who hold that specific attractiveness that you guys hold as well would do, like going out to parties and living it up there and having people, around them just for the sake of having people around them. You guys do it differently. You guys, and I love that because it's very empowering. You guys with the sun are seen. You guys are admired, but you're not seen and admired for um, things that other people might expect you to be seen and admired for. It is actually your ways of doing different things than other people, moving different, is what gets you the recognition in the end. How beautiful is that message? So with the sun, again, you guys hold this beautiful high vibrational energy where you come across, and we also have that Six of Wands energy, you come across as confident. You come across as someone who really holds like this inner confidence in themselves, but you like, again, we have this imagery, like you don't get that confidence from going out to parties and getting hit on or anything like that. No, you get that confidence from like doing the inner work, from really, really exuding self-love. And that is beautiful. So people see you, people recognize you, people find you attractive for sure. But that's not really what fuels you guys' confidence in yourself. I think that what fuels your guys' confidence is deeper than that. It's maybe like having had to heal yourself or really looking at yourself as this sun energy and not really that worried about how XYZ is looking at you. You don't really give a shit about that. You care about how you see yourself. more than how other people see yourself. And that is extremely attractive because it's different, it's very different from what maybe most. I don't want to put people in a box, but I feel like this is kind of how people see you. So I'm channeling that it's different from maybe how they might have seen other attractive people carry themselves.
Mm.
I love that. How amazing is that? So you come across as successful and admired and seen by others. That's for sure. But yeah, I think you guys do it in a different way. Let's see a little bit more. I also see like you guys might really like to look after your health, like eating very healthy, for example. Okay, what is the most attractive? We get, wow, I'm not making this up. We get the Eight of Swords again in reverse. We get the Eight of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse again. Yeah, it's you guys like stripping away certain illusions created by the mind. And maybe especially like if you share your wisdom on how you do things your way, like different from other people, like that's so attractive because you have this air of you where you seem to kind of free yourself from what a lot of people are stuck in, and that's like their mental perceptions, their ego. Like you guys have like this air as if you've found a way out. I don't think that's completely true. I think you guys do sometimes, get um, overwhelmed by the mind. But you come across as if you found like this sort of, with the Ten of Cups, like this inner happiness as well. And it did come out like this, but I took it like this because you guys prioritize your Ten of Cups, you prioritize your happiness, like your long-term happiness is what I'm hearing rather than your short-term happiness. So where a lot of people like, yeah, I see this comparison. I don't know why that's coming through so strong. Where a lot of people seek short-term happiness through like sex, addiction, party, alcohol. You guys really seek that long-term addiction through finding happiness from like healing or from like really setting your sights a lot higher than just um, yeah, just a quick escape is kind of what I'm getting. And it makes you very attractive, and it actually does make people take you serious with the Ten of Cups. Like in reverse coming out, it's kind of what I'm getting, that um, you guys really also might be very careful with the type of people you choose to be around. Like you really might have this air to you as being a wifey, a husband, like a mama, a papa. Oh my god, that sounds so weird. No, I'm just joking, but you know what I mean, with this Ten of Cups. And people can sense that about you. Like they cannot really come at you with that short-term bullshit because you exude this energy of taking yourself and your goals and your approaches seriously, so that other people also kind of need to take you seriously, because you're just not going to settle for anything less than what you know that you deserve. And that's your Ten of Cups, that's your happiness. And it makes people maybe sometimes feel a little bit intimidated by you, but they like that. They like that you carry yourself in such a high regard, and you are definitely wifey husband material for a lot of people. But some people might not be like in alignment with um, really being that for you, is what I'm seeing. So we also have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, again, like you guys, Ace of Wands is like that very strong passion, attractive energy that you guys hold. So maybe you exude like you have kind of a passion for life, or you have like these goals for yourself you want to work towards that people really think, or you might even have this air of bringing some passion into other people's life here as well. But the Ace of Wands is also obviously, but the Ace of Wands is also just that strong sexual energy that people feel towards you, because you know you shine very bright is kind of what I'm getting. You shine very bright, like you shine different, and it makes them so attracted to you is really what I'm seeing. I love that. So anything else? What is extremely attractive and magnetic? What do people find? Yeah, let's take. All right. Ooh, I love it. We have some water sign energy, and we have Leo coming through strong with the sun energy. I like that. So we have, I'm gonna take, wow, we have Cancerian energy coming through very strong here as well. So what I'm seeing is, yes, you do, like Leo is the sun and Cancer is the moon. And we have that here again. Maybe you come across as quite balanced, you know, intuitive, emotional, but also like logical, more assertive when you need to be, is really what I'm getting. And people really like that. They like how balanced you come across, but you have this air of either being kind of a mother or a father. That kind of energy, I don't know why I'm picking up on that so strong, but that's coming through. So I would say like husband, wifey material here as well. And you guys, I think, are very caring, very compassionate, very like maybe even quite generous or affectionate. I think, yes, okay, I do pick up on if you've ever like been a bit more intimate with someone in a way, and I'm not saying intimacy just has to be like sexual intimacy, like just physical intimacy in general. They It's really hard to kind of resist you in that way because you guys give such, you guys are very like affectionate in a way with this sun. Look at how like romantic and how strong kind of that energetic pull is that you guys give. Like maybe people actually do really have this, I mean, probably when they know you a little bit better, but like kind of like just wanting to like touch you, and not just in a you know nasty way, but also like in kind of a more like sweet and romantic way, like maybe something about like your skin or something just about the way that you present yourself makes people like kind of want that physical touch or physical intimacy with you guys. So we have this compassionate, nurturing, intuitive side to you where you're, because of that intuition, you kind of look beyond the mind, and people find that to be so attractive because there's not a lot of people who do that, you know. A lot of people stay stuck in their worries, and I think you guys really do try and find ways to look at things more optimistically or see past that illusion and learn to trust that good things are also happening in times of chaos, for example. And especially if you speak about that, you give such a beautiful air of healing to people that it kind of gets them stuck on your energy because, you know, they probably do desire and need that healing within themselves, and they see that you hold that energy and it's so magnetizing. Okay. Like I said, we have that Scorpion energy here as well. So there is this sense of like strong sexual energy towards you as well. But also, like I said, like just this people wanting to be close to you. You might sometimes even attract partners who can be a bit obsessive in a way here as well with Scorpio, or trying to control you. But I feel like you guys are free spirited. Like you guys see through what is probably not in your highest good. And you guys also have transformed so much within yourself and have this ability to be able to help other people transform here as well. And I don't know if people notice that, but I think like that's the underlying thing as to why people might really might really kind of obsess over you guys a little bit. It's because you have an air of healing that they need within themselves as well. So yes, there is this, and yes, that's the word, like a sensual energy to you guys as well. Something about your sensuality, very healing, watery energy. But there is also like this masculine energy coming through with the Leo. So you hold an air of self-confidence. You hold, like we said in the beginning, you hold this ability to have people see you, but not for ways that other people might, see people. It's like to have people see you for like who you truly are, and you exude that. So yes, physically you guys might have, like I said, I don't know if I said that by the way, like very beautiful hair. I see a beautiful face here as well, beautiful body. But the biggest flex is your energy, is your healing energy. It's that inner confidence based on, really building yourself up, maybe even when no one was around, or when, you had to do this yourself. So I do feel like there is a leadership mentality or leadership power that you exude. Like, I had to do this myself. I will help other people to do this as well. And people really look up to you for that, is really what I'm getting. So I also see that your magnetism is not just when it comes to like attractiveness from like the opposite or the same sex, but it's also in just what you do, and maybe for some of you like your work, because you really do help people. Wow. Anything else? Any written messages regarding what is the most attractive and magnetizing thing? Yeah, we have focus on you. You guys do focus on yourself. You do focus on yourself rather than the external drama or what people your age, for example, might be doing. You're like, nah, I'm gonna do it my way. So we have yes. Yeah, I think you do also spark a bit of hope in people that might really feel like their demons are getting to them, and they're like, if, yeah, you might be around people that are like, no, I cannot do this. This is not possible, or anything like that. And you guys are like, girl, if you believe it's possible, if you set your mind to something, you can achieve it. Like, you're kind of like a bit of an inspirational character. Like, yes, you are amazing. Yes, you are like you are such a good person. You are able to achieve all of these things. Like, I believe in you. I see that you guys freely give that energy to people, and people really find that, like, a lot of people might need it to hear that. And instead of, having energies around that are like judging them or telling them they cannot do something, you are the opposite. You see opportunity, or you see a chance to have faith in what is coming your way, even if it is not physically visible. You guys really do believe in yourself, but you also believe in other people, and that is such a beautiful energy. Yeah, but the doors are opening. You believe that, in life, um, we get these opportunities, we get these chances, and even if we physically not see it, you guys truly have a strong sense of faith that and a sense of optimism that life is also supposed to be fun and also is going to bring good times, and that is beautiful. People love that about you. Yeah, we have your beauty ceases to amaze me. um, Someone, by the way, corrected me. It's never ceases to amaze me. So I need to I need to like write that down. But it's that you guys are very beautiful, but not just physically, like in your energy and in the way that you view life, in the way you do things. Yeah, I talked to you about my friends. I'm not surprised that with the Six of Wands and Sun energy, you might even stir people to really talk about you, like be kind of inspired by you and talk about that. Yeah, we have, if you're gonna make me cry with laughter. That's it. You guys are like the type of people that probably have a very strong emotional sense to you as well, but you also have this ability to be looking at the brighter side of things. And if you feel emotional, it's not holding you back. You see it as a opportunity to release and make room for good times again. Like, for example, that's how you guys would talk. And I think people really, really like that about you. That's very uplifting to be in your energy. Alright, so that's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And I'd love to see you again on one of my other readings. Bye!